Oh my God. I'm in the TARBIS after the live stream. You could hang meat in here. Oh, it's nice and cool. And I brought the two GBs here. I think I'm going to put them over here on the build queue. And, oh, I feel so good. Well, guys, talk to you later. Model on. Well, as I mentioned earlier, this is my organized chaos, but I know where everything's at. If all goes well, I'll finish the Corsair later today and make some progress and maybe even finish the D-Day diorama. And this little mat's working out pretty good. We moved around the pictures and stuff, the plaque and everything in the other room, so this book holder became available. So that's going to be my new instruction sheet holder. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. It'll probably come from this stack, and these are models that are desperately waiting to be finished, although these two helicopters for the Helicamper build and the two GBs I just talked about that are gonna get to work on those. So, it'll be probably something off of this desk. I want to finish the Airbus, which is under here, and the DC-8, and of course I've got these two kits, which are basically built. They just need to be puttied and painted. All those B-17s, that was going to be a 3-in-1 build, the 317 build, but that didn't happen. So many choices. And I do know that the Forbidden Planet, the C-57D, and the B-29 double twin boom B-29 kit basher also on the schedule. Not sure when I'll get to some of these others. I definitely want the space pod and at least one, but preferably both of the shuttlecraft done. And what I'll probably do is alternate. Oh, there's that E8N Dave I was talking about, the live stream that I've got, that I'd kit bashed a Stearman into one for my Battle of Midway video. But I have to figure out how I want to go about this, because I'm going to be opening up a couple of workstations here, and I want to get this where I can, I'm not the most patient guy around, so what I want to be able to do is have enough stuff open that I can move from one thing to the other, but it always seems to bottleneck around painting. So I'll have to figure out a plan for that. It's when you're trying to build multiple models at the same time, that's actually, like I say, kind of the easy part. It's really scheduling everything for the paint booth that becomes kind of the backup, the backlog. So we'll see how it all works out. And I also want to get on that F-82. I had talked about earlier about go through your models and see what real equipment you have that looks like it came out of a Godzilla movie. And I always go straight to that F-82 twin Mustang because it looks like such a science fiction aircraft. And I look around here, of course, there's all the sci-fi stuff itself. But when I think about what really looks like it belongs out of sci-fi that was real equipment, usually there are enough weird looking airplanes you can come up with something. But some things, like the self-propelled howitzer, it actually wouldn't take much to look like it belongs in some kind of sci-fi movie, because it goes so well with things. I mean, you could see it there with the Gundam or something like that. Or there's, of course, I'm not counting sci-fi stuff because that is sci-fi stuff. But there's always something on there that, you're a model builder. If you look around, you see potential in a lot of these models to be something completely different than what they actually are. And some things like the Dornier are so weird looking that, well, I mean, there's the one I did do a kit bash, the hybrid jet propeller version. And so I guess you just kind of get tired of building a Mustang. I mean, the Ontos, good Lord, tell me that doesn't look like some kind of weird sci-fi vehicle. But you just get kind of tired of building the same thing over and over again. You're like, okay, how can I mix this up? And that's half the fun. Imagination, make it what you want it to be. And now that I have a working nice air conditioner, the TARBIS is back to being my happy place. Guys, you take care of yourselves. We'll talk at you later. And as always, model on.